Okay, we're prepping our garden for the summer now. I'm planting the arugula right now, and I've got tons of fruit seeds in here, you guys. There's tons of dates, rambutans, lychees, longans, mangoes, mame sapote seeds. Oh, it's all over in here. And they do sprout too, but of course they don't make it because of our cold, harsh winters. So right here I just planted my arugula, so we got some arugula right there, but I'm going to do 6 plants of arugula. They're the seeds from last year, so I harvest the seeds from my last year plants, and they're free seeds, and I got thousands of them, and so planting some for this year. Gotta get down in the dirt. Gotta get dirty. I'm gonna do one just about right here. But I started these inside because the warmth doesn't get here until May. So we have to start everything inside. But it's most certainly easy to grow lots of greens and veggies in Alaska though. They can get pretty darn huge because our sunlight never ends. It's 24/7 hours, 24 hours, 7 days a week of sunshine in the summertime up here in Alaska. The sun never goes down. Plants are happy, but we can't sleep. But then that's one thing, is when winter comes, it's like you're in hibernation mode because then it's dark all the time and there's no sunshine, so it's so screwy up here. So screwy. And then I planted an avocado seed because it started to sprout when I opened up an avocado. So this is my avocado plant. It's going to stay in the pot though, because if you plant it in the ground, you can't very well get it out in the fall time to bring it inside. So it's staying in the pot, and now we're going to plant some of our radishes. Like I've had my rambutan seeds. I've had rambutans sprout, and I would actually get a plant, but of course no fruit. It takes a while to get the fruit, but of course when wintertime comes, that's when it dies off because the sunlight disappears, and I just don't have enough money to provide the environment it needs inside. I mean, that's a lot of heating expense, light expense just to keep a plant running because my Alaskan environment doesn't provide it. Yeah, see right there? Longan seed. Tons of melon seeds in here too, but all my extra produce gets thrown in my garden to be composted. Mango seed. Mango seed. Playing in the dirt. Playing in the dirt. So these are my arugula seeds that I'm talking about here, guys. Is what I do is every year in the summertime, whatever seeds that my plants, whatever plants I'm growing out there, whichever ones produce seeds in the fall, I harvest them so I can save them and plant them for next year. And that's what I do with my arugula plants. And you get thousands of seeds. Like, I know a lot of you raw foodies out there and a lot of you gardeners out there, you guys already know what I'm talking about. And I know I kind of mooch off my mom every year, every summer, because my mom grows a big garden, a big veggie garden, and she gets lots of produce in the fall time. So I kind of mooch off my mom for cucumbers and tomatoes and some greens, but like cauliflower and the Romanesque cauliflower, and she's grown bell peppers and sweet peas and all kinds of veggies, and her cucumbers are amazing. I love the cucumbers. But But I know for my own personal little garden, I can certainly grow lots of greens, and it's just me. But arugula, holy moly, you get tons of seeds, and that's just from 6 plants. From the past 2 summers, it's just from 6 plants, and I mean, God has provided an abundance for us, you guys. And then I just have some leftover, they're like pink stem radish. I'm not a fan of radishes at all, but it's cool just to grow plants, you know. And then I got oriental mustard, not a fan of that, but it came with my sprouter kit that I have when I make my sprouts. And then I have broccoli here also that I started, and just some flowers, and sunflowers also. These are very beautiful. I love the sunflowers, but I'm also going to grow a ton of greens out there for smoothies and juicing, and because that saves a lot of money on the greens when you can grow them yourself. But lots of spinach, and then kale too. So what I'm having for my dinner is my tomato cumin dill zoodles. I haven't had dill in a long time, and I was just kind of feeling the dill vibes for a little bit, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, let's try my tomato dill dressing again. And so it's really delicious. I haven't had it in a while, but these are my tomato dill, added a little bit of cumin in there, and my zoodles. And who doesn't love zoodles, right? I love zoodles. I'm not a fan of cucumber noodles, not really, but the zucchini, holy moly. But yeah, that's what I do, like especially in the summertime, is most of my produce compost I can just, or remains, I can just throw it out to the garden. And it takes a while to actually compost because it's not warm for many months out of the year up in Alaska in cold climates. A lot of you cold climate people, you know what I'm talking about. So most of the year everything is frozen. So the time for decomposing is very short, especially when you keep it outside. But you most certainly can do your own composting inside too, but it's kind of best to do it outside though. But like I mentioned, I've got mangosteens, rambutan, mommy sapote, longan, lychees, and guavas, dates, all different types of dates, all different types of melons. All the seeds are out there in the garden, and they have all sprouted up. When I throw them out there, they sprout right up, but I don't get anything out of it because our summers are too short up here. And so and I like I've said before, I just don't have the money, the moolah, to support an indoor greenhouse all winter long for 8 to 9 months, basically 7 to 8 9 months out of the year, because our summer is so darn short up here in Alaska. So there are people who grow pretty good sized produce and who have indoor greenhouses and can do all that, but for me it just don't happen. And I would rather go to my warm tropical place and see the actual darn tree outside in the environment than actually try to support one inside and spend all my money, you know. Okay everybody, so remember to love being raw. Put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you, and I'll see you guys next video, okay? Bye guys.